not a writer.
Okay.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be doing let me just move my chair. I'm gonna be doing, well, okay, so it's gonna be a week of using these two new products that I got from Pixie. I will do like a month update video, but I thought to get like a good sort of idea for how they work with my skin and stuff, it would be good to do like a week's video of me using these new products. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do for you guys. First product I got is the Pixie Nourishing Cleansing Balm. This is with sweet almond oil and cocoa butter. It's a balm to oil cleanser. So after sort of getting the Emma Hardy one in my advent calendar at Christmas, I was in love, and I've sort of tried a few other oil cleansers. So another one I really like is it Super something? So, sorry, it was the Super Facialist one. So it's a vitamin C oil cleanser with tons of other vitamins in, and it's amazing, guys. I love it. And I do find it so brightening for my skin, especially on like early mornings. I'll leave it on for as long as I can, and then I'll go cleanse and do a really nice thick moisturiser like my Weleda Skin Food, the original, and that'll just set me up for the day, and I really love it. So yeah, I was sort of looking just for maybe something I could like as more, because the Emma Hardy one is quite expensive, so realistically, I mean, it's more of a treat, so that's why I did pick this one up. So yeah, I'll open it up for you guys. It just looks quite similar to like coconut oil, and I don't know whether my finger's hot, but it sort of melted straight away. But it's got a really strong fragrancy smell, but it sort of smells like a older perfume. But yeah, so it just says it's a gentle cleansing balm that comforts as it deep cleans and nourishes, melting away makeup for silky soft skin and a glowing complexion, packed with nutrient-rich oils and butters to moisturise for all skin types. So paraben free, not tested on animals. Use AM and PM and massage a small amount into dry skin, face and neck, and remove with a damp cloth in circular movement. So it says it's got sweet almond oil in it, cocoa butter and shea butter. So that's the first one. And the second one I got is the Overnight Glow Serum. Now, I heard really good things about this. I'm really excited to try it. It's 10% glycolic acid and aloe vera. So it says before first use, all that stuff. Glycolic acid stimulates cell turnover. Aloe vera heals and soothes. Cucumber calms and relieves puffy skin. So it says gently exfoliates to reveal a healthier and more even skin tone. Helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and fade superficial sun damage over time. Use in the evening and massage 2 to 3 drops into clean, toned skin before moisturiser. So that's actually quite good, because I was planning on probably doing a bit of a using my Jamie Genevieve spray, so this is going to work perfectly. So I'm just going to pop my hair back with this hairband, and then we can get cleansing. I think I'm going to go straight in onto dry skin, because I quite like that sort of, well, that's how I always use my Emma Hardy one, and how I would use it with makeup on. So I'm just going to put my fingers in there. Ooh, that feels nice. Straight away it sort of just crushed down. That's a piece of fluff. So I'm just going to massage it in. It smells really nice. The fragrance is definitely quite, well, it's definitely there. The Emma Hardy one smelled like a spa, whereas this has just got more of a, like, just basically a cheaper perfume smell. Like, I feel like a typical product smell, but it seems really nice on my skin. Yeah, it feels gorgeous. I just love this, like, balm to oil. It just feels so luxurious and nourishing on your skin, so that's what I love about it. Obviously I haven't got any makeup on to sort of show you guys how it removes makeup, but I definitely will be wearing makeup at some point this week, so we can look at how it removes. But this feels gorgeous. I'm really loving it so far. I'm just looking in the mirror behind me. I can see it's like sort of going like white in some bits where I'm rubbing it, but it feels really nice. It doesn't feel mega oily, but I don't know if like the Emma Hardy one you could leave on if you wanted as like a really deep cleansing moisturiser, whereas this I don't know if I would want to leave it on as such. It has a bit of a thicker feel to it and it doesn't melt down, so I don't know, like that one just seemed to be like melt down on the skin and you almost wouldn't mind leaving it on, whereas this one, I don't know whether it's the smell or I just probably wouldn't leave it on for that long. So far that feels nice. I'm just gonna go wash that off for you guys. I could sit and do this forever, it feels so good. And then I'll let you know what my skin is feeling like. So I just washed that off. It didn't really do, like I didn't, maybe that's why you need to wash it off with a cloth. I don't have a face flannel, but it says remove with a damp cloth using circular movements, because it still sort of feels like it's on my skin, which I'm not angry about, but I think if I was wearing makeup, I'd feel like the makeup was sort of like sat on in oil, but I suppose that's why they say to double cleanse. But yeah, so far I think this is like, I feel like I look really refreshed and my skin feels really just nice, not dry whatsoever, really moisturised, and it's got like that sort of balmy, almost like it's left a bit of a coating over my skin. I feel like it looks really fresh. I'm actually really happy with that. So that's the first night using the Nourishing Cleansing Balm. So let's go in and use the Glow Serum. So it comes with the pipette separate to the little pot, which looks like this. Just says exactly the same thing. Exfoliates to reveal a healthy, more even skin tone. And the reviews for this one were really good, so I'm quite excited to try this. It was actually really mixed reviews for the cleansing balm, and I nearly picked up the Caroline Hirons one, but people were saying that the balm side had like a really Vaseline petroleum jelly smell. And that's sort of what put me off it, because there was like all 5-star reviews on the Pixie website, but like I had to sort of hunt around on a few other websites to get some more real reviews. Were just a mixed bag. So yeah, that's sort of what put me off getting that one. And I just wanted something, you know, like quite simple. I wasn't fussed about having the cream side. It was like half and half. So yeah. So far, I mean, this feels really nice and luxury, and it just feels like a treat. Like, it's different to the Super Facialist one. That is like an oil on your face, like just a squeezy vitamin C oil, and that's gorgeous. But I think the balm to oil does feel like really expensive and feels really nice. So that I'm really pleased with. So let's go on to this as I was trying to. So I'll give it a sniff. Oh, it's clear. It's like a clear jelly. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite thick. It doesn't really smell of anything. So let's check what it said. 2 to 3 drops. Now I saw someone on a review saying like you need to check how many times you can use this. We'll go for 1. Okay. That's probably 2, but yeah, because she said you're not meant to 3. We'll just go for 4. I'm not sure if you're meant to use like a glycolic, is it glycolic acid, more than a few times a week, so that is something I will actually look into. This seems to be going on really smooth over the top of the balm. Doesn't say anywhere to avoid your eyes, so I just went ahead and rubbed that all over, and that seemed like more than enough. I did 4 drops. Sometimes I'm like, do I want it really wet so I can feel it, but that seemed fine. Just says use only as directed, avoid contact with the eyes. Classic. Yeah, I did just rub over, that's fine, but that seems to be sitting on there quite nicely. It feels a tiny bit tacky, but not heavy at all. It feels really light. So maybe I'll take a good before picture and then we can see what it looks like at the end of the week. I think 7 days, or unless I do it till like Sunday, it's Tuesday today. We shall see. I need to remember to do it for 1, but I am excited because I think this will be like a nice bit of time to sort of see how the products work. What made me think was just because I've been seeing the Kylie skin reviews, which I am really like, should I buy it, shouldn't I don't know, but people are like, oh my god, it's changed my life, and it is true what people are saying, like, okay, you could think it looks good after a day or so, but you know, like a proper review would be like a month long. So I think, you know, 7 days to begin with will sort of just take you guys through and show you, because people were saying they used the glow serum for a week and they saw amazing results. So that is all I'm going to do tonight. I'm just probably going to spritz some of the Jamie Genevieve facial tanner over, just so I look a bit glowy in the morning, and then yeah, I'll come back to you guys every night and we can cleanse. I'm probably not going to cleanse in the morning just because I don't usually. I like to sort of keep all the natural oils and stuff on my face and just moisturise on top of that. Unless I do, if I do, I will videotape it for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys start to enjoy this, and then I guess I will see you tomorrow night. See you then. Hey guys, it's the morning, the first morning after using my Pixie products, and I just wanted to, I'm looking for a palette with a mirror, so I just wanted to look a bit closer, and I feel like my skin feels gorgeous. It feels really like supple and smooth. I'd say the only fine lines I really have are like 2 here, like laughter lines. And they're definitely actually looking quite a lot plumper. Other than that, I'm really pleased with it. I think, I don't know, I don't feel like I need moisturiser, but I think maybe I'll start layering my moisturiser over it for the, like, tonight and the other nights, just to feel it. I don't know, I don't feel dry, but when I first looked in the mirror, my forehead's quite dry actually, so maybe that will be something I change. So that is the first night, guys. I will see you later on this evening for our second night. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday night. Actually not too late, but I have got some makeup on. So I think let's just basically get on with the cleansing and see how it does pull the makeup off. I've done quite a bit there. Oops. But let's get it on. Yeah, I could probably use it all up, to be fair. But that probably was a bit much, but I've only got on my It Cosmetics, like, is it a CC or something bar? Some mascara, some brown mascara, and a bit of blusher, cream blush. So I would just see how it sort of washes off more over. Like I said yesterday, it sort of left a bit of a film on my face. Not in a bad way, but I was thinking I probably wouldn't want that. Hey Nabs. I probably wouldn't want that if I had makeup on, because it would feel like I've sort of just pushed the makeup into my skin. But I'm just giving my lashes a good scrub with that. Seems to be pretty good. And I will use a flannel this time. And I'll come back and let you guys know whether or not it feels like I definitely need to do a second cleanse with something that's like not an oily texture. Today you can sort of see what I was saying yesterday. It wasn't as obvious, but it's like feels slightly oily, more balmy, but it does leave this white sort of wash on your face, so you can definitely see where you're rubbing. But yeah, that's the only difference. It doesn't go down to a clear oil. But yeah, I'm gonna go rinse this off and I'll be back. Guys, I just thought I'd show you because I thought, what is an example that I can give them? So I've basically just wet my hands and they just feel like, you know, like if you spilt butter on your hand and then tried to wash it off and, you know, it feels like you're just not getting it off. That is how this feels. So that's like the best way to sort of explain it. It's not, I don't know, just like that's literally it. I was thinking like how can I say that like the water's like sitting on top of the product on my hands, which sort of is probably why you do need the flannel to really like basically get it off. Ooh, so I just finished washing it off and I ended up sorry, my eyes are really cloudy. I did try to use this sponge I have, so it's like an exfoliating sponge, but I don't know if you can see how it's like sitting on the sponge. It's actually kind of rank. And I did end up then cleansing over twice with my Superfacialist oil, which I felt it literally break everything down, so it feels so much cleaner. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I probably don't rate it to remove makeup because it really wasn't doing anything. I don't know why, I'm just not really too keen on it for the second day, but we'll see how I get on tomorrow. But yeah, butter is like the only consistency I can say it was like. It just wasn't that nice at all. So yeah, just not a massive fan. I'm just gonna put my drops of the Overnight Glow Serum on and we'll just rub that in for you guys so that I can then pop some moisturiser over the top for tonight. That's definitely stinging a lot more today. Maybe because I went over with the exfoliating sponge, but that was like the only way I was going to get that butter off my face. It was not nice. That wasn't cool actually. Kind of disappointed, but oh well. So yeah, I'm just going to put a bit of moisturiser on top of this once it's sunk in, and that will be me done for tonight, and I will see you tomorrow evening for our third night of using the Pixie stuff. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm back for night 3 of using my Pixie products. I am really liking the way my skin's looking at the minute. I don't know if it's because I've really upped the amount of water I'm drinking to like 3 litres a day. This will be the second week, but yeah, so far so good. So let's get on with our cleanse. Yesterday I was really not positive about it. I just wasn't feeling it at all. Like, it did not feel nice to take my makeup off. It is a product I think I will use in my routine because I would love to use it doing that using the Foreos and doing that massage with this, because it's a lovely product and it's got loads of great benefits to it. But I just don't know about removing makeup with it. I think it's, for me personally, it's definitely like more of a, my skin's clean basically, and I just want to give it a really nourishing cleanse. So yeah, that's how I'm sort of feeling with it. I'm a bit like, there was a lot of reviews saying, well, one review I read, all the reviews were pretty much positive. There were a few that people were saying they didn't really like it, but one of the reviews said that they buy the Hellllo one and they just find this is like basically the same but more reasonable. But I just can't imagine that, because I've actually tried the Hellllo one on the back of my hand, and it was a similar in the way it sort of like melts down, but it was a lot more oily, like the Emma Hardy is. So yeah, I mean, it's probably good for people that are a bit afraid of oils and like thinking it's going to make their skin spotty. This is definitely got that cleanser feel, but it's not oily enough, I don't find, you know, like to be a balm to oil cleanser, because oils for me are like really loose and like liquidy and quite drippy, whereas this has got quite a thick texture to it, so it definitely melts down from like the hard white in the pot. But where's my, I've got coconut oil here, it's in like this pot, but like if I see how that melts down, you probably can't see, but there, to me that's how like the Emma Hardy one feels. It like is just a lot lighter and like oilier, whereas this is definitely like, I don't know, it melts down but not quite to the same sort of consistency as like the coconut oil. So that's how I'm sort of feeling with it. And that, the way you like splash your water on your face and it sort of beads on top, that for me isn't really like reassuring, but I suppose that's why they say to remove it with a flannel. So yeah, I'm gonna remove it now and then I'll pop on the Glotion with you guys, and I think I'm gonna use my Weleda Light, unless I can squeeze some out of my normal Weleda Welder, I don't know, moisturiser, and then we will go to bed. Okay, so back from washing it off, and it seemed a lot easier this time. I did go over with that little exfoliating mitt just over my chin, around the edges of my nose, because I found they've really sort of like softened up and are becoming less dry. So that's actually a real positive I've seen. I'm absolutely loving this overnight glow serum, like really liking it. So I'm seeing a huge change in these fine lines I get here just from like laughing, smiling, enjoying life. But I have actually seen a real difference, and last night I did all my routine when I got in and went downstairs, and my mum was so complimentary of how plump my skin looks, so that was a real positive. So she's actually jumped on the bandwagon, so she's been just using the Glotion for the past, this will be the second night, layered with the same moisturiser I love, so that will be nice to get another sort of opinion on the glow, is it the glow, overnight glow serum. So yeah, that's been good. I'm sort of going to keep it here. That's alright actually. Just going to rub it. Actually it's stinging a bit. I did wax my upper lip. Nice. The gift that keeps giving. So I didn't want it to sting too much. It's actually stinging a bit more on my chin where I just rubbed over with that little exfoliating pad. But yeah, guys, enjoying it. So just rub that until it sort of feels like it's sunk in. I'm just going to check in the mirror, just because it felt like it took a bit longer to sink into my mum's skin when I popped it on. But I'm seeing really good results with this. Like, I suppose it could be the combination, but I mean, I usually don't actually cleanse every day at all. Like, if I've exercised, I'll just jump in the shower and clean my face with just like water. I'm not really one to like cleanse every day because I'm quite into like the natural oils that your skin produces, but I am really pleased with how this is looking. So I think because I really like this new moisturiser, then I'm just happy to put that on in the mornings. So this is where I'm at. It's the best moisturiser ever, guys, honestly. And they sell the light, so this is a much thicker consistency, as I've banged on about in like every video. But if you want, I would get both and use this one as as your night cream, and use the light one as your day cream if you're not much into looking oily, because a lot of people have said like, oh my god, you look so dewy, what are you using? And I'm like, oh god, dewy is literally a polite way of saying like I look so oily with it, because in my head it feels like it melts down to giving quite an oily look to your face, like dewy look. But honestly, I feel like the hydration doesn't stop. Probably about 3 o'clock-ish in the day is when I feel like it's definitely sunk in. It's sort of disappearing off my skin. So it's like an all-day hydration. I just absolutely adore this moisturiser. So that's what I've been doing, is layering it with the Pixie, because they say to pop it under your moisturiser, and this is the moisturiser I'm using, so it could be a dream team really, these two. But I will let you know by the 7 days. But day 3, and I'm really liking the Overnight Glow Serum. The Balm, I don't hate it, but I'm not like overly obsessed with it as such right now. But I definitely want to try it on my mum and sister to get a second opinion for what they think, to if what I'm saying, with it being almost like a bit buttery, isn't just me, or yeah. But so yeah, that is the end of night 3 cleanse, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Hey guys, so this is gonna be the sort of final bit for my video. I ended up using my Pixie products for 2 weeks, and I'm going to carry on doing so, but I just wanted to give you guys a good sort of I don't know, just what I thought of them. So I didn't end up filming every night, as I said at the beginning, because it did kind of get a bit time consuming, and if I'd had a busy day and I just came home and took my makeup off, I ended up sort of forgetting to film. So first of all, let's start with the Nourishing Cleansing Balm. Now, at the beginning of the first week, I was actually really not keen on this at all. Now, after buying a couple flannels, I can absolutely say I love this. And the flannel, as it says on the box, is the way to do it. Now, that really does clean off all your makeup and stuff, and you can see it all on the flannel. It's crazy. Really nice to remove mascara, and it makes such a difference. I don't know if I would... It's mainly, I find, having makeup on and using this was where I wasn't really liking it as much, but I would have to say using it with a flannel is gorgeous, because it really takes everything off. It leaves your skin feeling super, super clean, and then you sort of are left with a really nice, nourishing feeling, as opposed to that feeling at the beginning where I wasn't using a flannel and it felt like I just had the product left on my skin still. So that is the one thing I think about this, and I would actually recommend buying this if you're looking at buying a more affordable cleansing balm. I would just say make sure you use a flannel, as the pot says, because that's the best way to get it off, and I found that is the best results I had, and I'm definitely going to carry on using this because I really like it, and it does feel like a real treat when you're using it, it feels like expensive skincare. So that I really like. The only one sort of negative I would say about it is I'm not a massive fan of the overly perfumey smell. It's definitely sort of reduced since opening, but I don't love the smell. But other than that, this is a really nice sort of if you were looking to try the 2-step cleanse, or just to try a nourishing balm, then I would definitely recommend this as one of the more affordable options. My final thoughts for the Overnight Glow Serum. I absolutely love this. This is an acid, so this is, I think it's glycolic acid. What? Why doesn't it say it on the box? But, so although it doesn't say on here, it just says use AM to PM, use PM and massage 2 to 3 drops into cleansed toned skin. Only use as directed. I would say maybe like, for me personally, I'm 23, I would probably use it maybe like 2 to 3 times a week. It says you only need to, online when I googled it after about glycolic acid and acids in general, it said you should probably use it every other night as a max. So I think probably like 2 or 3 times a week. It does give a really nice, like it says here, concentrated exfoliating gel, which it definitely is. You reveal such a gorgeous sort of skin, like your skin just looks so nice. I was really happy with this. So the first couple of days I just used this on its own, and then obviously when I realised, I started using it much less, but the nights I was using it, I applied the serum first, let that sink in, which it does quite quickly, and then I just applied my moisturiser on top, which I can't find. But I'm really impressed with this. I really saw a reduced, you know, like reduction in my fine line areas, like problem areas that I find, and my skin just looked gorgeous. Like I was really happy with it. Just looks like a really, you'd had a nice exfoliation but without all the like harsh rubbing. Your skin looked like nice and polished. So I really rate this one, guys. If you're looking to try a like exfoliating serum or anything like that, I really like this, and it would actually make me want to buy more of their sort of little serums, because this one is amazing. I actually did get my mum to use these, and my sister tried the balm. Now she was really pleased with the balm, she really liked it, so did my mum, and my mum saw really good results using this. So for any older skin or more mature skin, not old skin, but for older women that aren't in their 20s, then this I would say is definitely a great option. It's gorgeous, it's so nice. So yeah guys, this is definitely my favourite one out of the two, but my mind has completely been changed on the cleansing balm. So I hope you guys found this interesting, I hope you guys found this informative. Now I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Bye.